All right, back here in Study Ball, and we are breaking down our 09 playoff game, Cardinals versus the Packers, going play by play, or I should say pass by pass in this game, breaking down and looking at some of the concepts that we used and how we attacked this defense. So let's jump into part 2 of this series. So as you can see, first quarter, 14-0. Set ourselves up with a 1-yard touchdown run. Then we came back with Early's touchdown to take a 14-0 lead after a couple turnovers early in the game for the Packers. All right, so we got a 14-0 lead. We're going to try to set up one of our power runs, 2 tight ends, come off and block, get our tight end to lead here. Stevie Breston's going to sneak in here. He would normally be blocking this safety. And you notice we're going to run a little bit of flea flicker. So we're going to try to influence this safety, get him to drive up. Then we're going to go up over the top and try to get a deep corner route here. Almost works to perfection. Get them to step up. You see the safety comes flying up here on the run. Got everything we want. Only problem is that guy named Clay Matthews on the backside gets the pass rush, but you see it. You get them both to hesitate. Steve Breston's over the top, chance to take a 21-0 lead here in the first quarter of this game. Great play design, great patience, but again, just pressure on the backside. Could feel it, tried to step up and get the ball out quick before he could get there, but Clay does a nice job of coming around the edge and creating the sack there. So you see a lot of motion by us in this game. Just short little motion, just trying to get them to think and give us some easy opportunities here. So we're going to run play in our playbook in QBConfidential called popcorn. So popcorn, we're going to have a little pop. We're going to have a corner. We're going to have a flat to that side. That is a concept we like to read against corner off. Again, if the corner is off playing deep, we isolate the outside backer flat to hook really, really quickly. So we like that against corner off. If they happen to roll the corner down, you can read it to that side as well. And now it really becomes corner to flat, high-low off of this corner. So you can read it to that side. Not a real big fan of that play against cover 2. So on the bottom side, we have what we call wrap on the bottom side. So we're going to have our underneath guy run a hook here. Larry's going to go here, push up, and he's going to run a speed cut in to that side. Anytime we get a high safety on the inside or a middle safety, just a 1 safety high, we love to go to that side. Gets a little dicier, as you'll see here, that they make it look like 2, and then they're going to come down here into a quarters look. So they come into a quarters look, it becomes a little bit tougher for Larry to be able to cross the face of that safety. So timing and details and being flat at the top is extremely important for your wide receiver. So I saw them kind of roll to the cover 2 to the front side. As you see, really tough read. See how it doesn't come out clean. So I'm coming right to the backside, but I see that safety kind of hesitating to the inside. So to me, it was all about timing. I get what I want. I'm able to read this defender right here. He is matched up man to man. I know what I'm getting. You can see I'm already ready to throw this thing before Larry's even into his break because I know I got to beat this safety with the throw, so I'm going to put it on him as soon as I can. Great reaction by Larry as soon as he turns to make that catch and protect it from the safety. Come back here off the play action. It's a play that we like to run a lot, something that we just kind of call trap pass. So we're going to fake the trap or the counter, pull this guard right here that has a great pull on these linebackers in that particular case, fake the counter to this side, and then we're just going to run a little seam route down here. Sometimes we put a comeback out here. If it's rolled, he will convert to a go route. So if we've got a safety back here, we can read inside out 2-on-1. If they roll down and go to middle safety, now we've got a chance to possibly hit our 2 seams here and go get ourselves a big play. So we come off the play action right there. You see, you get 1-on-1. They're going to the middle closed here. Go to the middle closed. I could take my stop here. Could take my stop here if I want it. But anytime I get middle closed and we've got double seam, best you can, you want to try to go get that shot and then work to the outside. So you see the action once again. Play action, gets the safety, gets the linebackers pulled in. This safety playing high, trying to get to the middle of the field. get your head turns, quarterback, see it, beat that safety with the throw. And once again, we're out there with a big play, trying to take advantage of the aggressive defense of the Packers. See the action from this side. Turn, we got the puller. See the action that it has on the linebackers. Get your head turned. It's the whole key. It's how quick you get your head turned, pop your head back, find the safety, find the hole, get the ball out, beat that rotation. All right, so coming back with that popcorn play. Again, we already ran it once in the game in that stack alignment. Get the back involved. Once again, very similar to the touchdown play that we had, trying to force these guys to think about what they're going to do. Pop, corner, flat on this side. So we're looking to see if we get any kind of a corner off type look, corner playing soft. But because of the rotation, we got that same look on the backside. We're motioning down, boom, and we're running the in to the backside. So really have options here. And you can see if the Packers play this right, if they play it right, this guy can match to the pop. They're sitting back there for the corner. This guy can run and cover the flat. Really shouldn't have anything over to that side. But Packers in this particular case are bringing pressure from that side. So I'm always peeking there to see if I'm hot to the front side, because normally when we've got 5 out, what we're going to do offensive line-wise is boom, boom, turn this back to this guy. Then we're going to go here and here. So technically, this guy comes, I'm hot in this particular case. That's why I stay to the front side, assuming that when I'm hot, they're going to be short a guy to the front side, even though they do a nice job here of bringing the pressure and playing cover 2 behind it. You don't see many teams that can do that, pull that off. And so I'm hot, so I stay to that side. And now the big key for me is I see this guy coming off here. This guy carries. That guy carries the vertical because they're playing too high, right? They can't let the vertical go if that guy's going to go down the middle of the field, as we've tried already. So he carries him. Now I'm able to replace because they're 1 short to that side because they bring pressure. Now I'm able to replace, get the ball out of my hands before the pressure can get there, and it's always the key. See pressure, attack pressure is the normal rule of response when a team's bringing pressure, because they're usually trying to run to different spots and cover different zones, as you can see right there. Right? If they've got this guy here, now we go down the middle of the field. He can take the middle. This guy sits on the hook. This guy sits on the flat. We don't really have anything right there. This guy voids, now puts that guy in a bind to have to play both down the middle and the hook. He can't do it. He's going to protect the deep one, give us that quick throw to the hook. Again, trying to get that play action, trying to get him to draw up. Done it a number of times here in the game. So the way we're looking at this, we've got a little bubble screen right here. So if you get man-to-man, you get pressure, you can pop out the bubble screen, get any kind of a zone. Safety's here, trying to draw the safety up and get him up over the top on the post. Not able to get them on this one with the play action. They do a nice job of covering that up. Really don't have any options. Just got to throw that thing away. Okay, so you see, once again, getting into those bunch formations, trying to force them to communicate, see what they're going to do. And one-on-one back here, get a safety up over the top. We're going to X that out, quarterbacks every time. That's our alert. So now we're going to read to the front side. We're going to run a similar concept here. Fitz is going to come inside, and he's going to be the one that runs the corner over the top. We're going to run a little curl with the flat here. We're in 3rd and long, basically 3rd and goal in this situation. So to me, a couple different ways to think about it. Hey, we're just trying to get points. We're trying to get a completion. Or, hey, the only option we have is to throw it into the end zone. So you see the reaction. Sitting back here in that middle, not giving up anything deep. Get this guy to jump the flat. So early pops open on the hook, and I put it on him. But if you watch this, if I just hesitate another half a second. Now you're worried to hesitate because you don't want to hesitate, and then that window, you see the way the corners close and that window closes. Now you don't have a completion, you take a sack and you got a long field goal. So you don't want to hesitate for long. You see the pressure that's coming there. But you'll notice the way we wanted to read this was if I've got time and this corner drives it, boom, you got Fitz up over the top here for a touchdown, which is exactly what happens. I get it out on time. I'm trying to get a completion, get sure 3 points on this. But if I just hesitate a half a second, you see it. Wide open, Fitz in the back of the corner. Could have easily had a touchdown there. But my thought process was, hey, don't take a sack. This area of the field going to be tough to get 15 yards, get it into the end zone. If you got a completion, you see it, take it, get a quick 3 points because you got a nice lead in the game up to this point. All right, so there you go with part 2. See how we're attacking them, different things that we're trying to do, the concepts that we're trying to run. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. The nice thing about this is I'm not just watching film of another team and going, oh, I think this is what they're trying to do, or this is how the quarterback should be reading it based off of things I've done in the past. With this tape, I'm able to go, this is what we were trying to do. This is my read on this particular play, and this is where I should go with the football based on what they do and based off what I'm seeing. I hope that you're enjoying that. If you're a quarterback, if you're a coach out there, hopefully this is stuff that you can pick up and apply in different areas of how you're coaching or how you're playing the game if you've got plays that are similar to this, or more importantly, if you're a part of the platform on QBConfidential.com and you're following along. This to show you some of the things that we've done and some of the complementary plays that we have off of things we already done in the playbook.